Ready for game 2 between the Blue Jays and the Red Sox here at the Rogers Center. The Red Sox beating the Blue Jays 7-3 last night, so the Jays now back down to 2 games under the 500 mark. Need to take the next 2 to win the series. Chris Bassett is going to be on the mound tonight. Jarren Duran is going to lead it off for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out on 3 pitches. Number 2 hitter is the second baseman, Enmanuel Valdez. And a breaking ball sent in the air to left. Over to his right, Davis Schneider for out number 2.
Now it's Rob Refsnyder up.
And he flares one into right for a base hit.
But now he has to face Rafael Devers. 0-2. Called strike 3. Froze him on 94 on the inside edge. Devers knew it. That's the top of the first inning done. 2 strikeouts around a hit, 1 left on, no runs for the Red Sox.
27-year-old Tanner Houck making his 15th start of the season. His numbers are impressive across the board. Throws a lot of strikes. Not a real flamethrower, but he's got dramatic movement on his fastball and his slider.
Horwitz gets it in the air, hits it to deep right field, off the top of the wall. Missed a home run by just a foot or 2, but he's got himself a leadoff double. Number 2 hitter tonight is Davis Schneider.
He got him. A swing and a miss for strike 3 on the slider.
First pitch to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is hit on a line left field, but it hangs up as Refsnyder sprints in and makes the catch. 2 quick outs. The Blue Jays in danger of stranding the leadoff double.
Little ground ball to first, picked by Smith, and that will do it. Nothing comes of the leadoff double.
Tyler O'Neill, right-handed slugger, leads off in the top of the second. No score, Sox and Jays.
Breaking ball smacked into left field. He drove that one hard. That's going to bounce and roll all the way up against the fence. O'Neill will trot into second base. The Red Sox have their second hit. First for extra bases off Bassett.
O'Neill advances to third, but now 2 outs.
And it's up to Dom Smith to pick up this run. Little flare out to center field. That's going to drop down for a base hit. And in to score, Tyler O'Neill. The Red Sox strike first tonight. Dom Smith drives in the run.
A much needed boost to the offense if Turner gets going again. Here's Addison Barger. And that's going to be over the head of Smith and into right field. Turner will come to third on a base hit by Barger, and the Blue Jays in business here. Back-to-back strikeouts for Houck. First and third, nobody out here in the second. They have yet to come up with the hit to produce a run. Given the way things have been going, this is a pretty good candidate right here in Ernie Clement. And he lines it to right center field. It's up the alley and all the way to the wall. Turner will score. Barger around third on his way to the plate, and he will score as well. Ernie Clement does it again and gives the Blue Jays the lead.
So base is empty, 1 down for Enmanuel Valdez. He flied out to left field his first time.
0-2 and right down the middle with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 down.
Rob Refsnyder base hit first trip, 1 for 1.
Grounded to first. Guerrero's got it. And it's a 1-2-3 top of the third for Chris Bassett. And the Blue Jays with an early lead up 2-1 bottom of the third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will lead it off against Tanner Houck.
Vladdy 0 for 1. He's lined to left. He'll swing and hit a high fly ball into left center. Long run Duran to get under on the warning track and makes the catch.
And now Houck's pal Justin Turner will face him with the bases empty and 2 down.
Into center field, Duran right there to make the play. And it's a 1-2-3 for Tanner Houck. Moving on to the 4th inning in Toronto. Big crowd here. Toronto with a 2-1 lead. Raffy will lead things off. Struck out looking first time up against Chris Bassett. And then it'll be O'Neill and Yoshida second time around against the right-hander. And a bounder. That'll find an open spot into left field. And Devers is on a leadoff single here in the 4th inning.
So 1 down, and the batter is Masataka Yoshida. Bouncer to third. Clement to IKF for 1. They don't get the double play.
He's going to walk him in here. So Red Sox have something brewing with 2 down, first and second in front of Dom Smith.
3-2 bounce down to first. Guerrero feeds Bassett, and he pitches out of it here in the 4th, stranding a couple of runners in the process.
The Red Sox last night beginning a stretch in which they played 12 out of 18 on the road. And a swing and a miss. He came up empty on that one. And a strikeout of Alejandro Kirk for the second time. He has struck out 5 tonight, including Kiner Falefa. 0-2, a high bounder. Rafaela cuts him down, and they're going to go in order. Over his last 43 at bats, this goes back to June 6th. He's hitting .442. Raised his batting average from .202 to .243 coming into play, and he's got another base hit here as he goes to right field for a leadoff single.
One down, runner on first after Bassett's 5th strikeout. Here's Emmanuel Valdez.
Ground ball to third. Clement to Kiner Falefa and on to first. A double play. No runs a hit, nobody left. 2-1 Blue Jays going to the bottom of the 5th. Davis Schneider, the batter, with 2 down here in the 5th. Davis is 0 for 2 tonight. Fair ball. And it'll ricochet out into shallow left. Schneider's on his way to second, and he's going to be in there as Rafaela went after it and slipped trying to get to the ball. And that made what might have been a close play a lot easier for Schneider.
Let's give yourself a little breather here with a very dangerous Vlad Guerrero up.
And a ground ball hit sharply. Nice scoop by Raffy. He'll throw across, a little offline, but in time as Smith went back to the bag to get him, and one man is left.
So 1 out in a battle now with Rafael Devers for the 3rd time. Devers 1 for 2.
That one cranked out to left center field. Varsho to be tested. This one headed for the wall. Into second base goes Raffy. A double, his second hit. Man, does he love it in this ballpark, and he's on with 1 away. Unable to get him in, so it falls to Yoshida, who's gone 0 for 2. Hit the ball well first time and lined out to left. Sharply up the middle for a base hit. Raffy touching third. Varsho up and throwing, and that'll be cut, and the run is in. Amos has been looking for a swing like that for a little while, and he delivers to tie it 2-2.
Cleanly, he's got no shot. That's an infield hit for Dalton Varsho.
So he's aboard to lead it off here, bottom 6, and the batter is Justin Turner. Reese McGuire behind the plate is thrown out 24%, and on cue, there goes Varsho. Great call, Buck. He's in there. And that's ball 4. Turner on for the 2nd time. Here's Alejandro Kirk.
And a bounder here. Devers with it, goes to third, gets the force there. Now across the diamond. Not in time. 2 down.
Keeps the inning going. And you can see Devers thinking, I should have gone to second.
Blue Jays now 1 for 10 tonight with runners in scoring position. And the batter is Isaiah Kiner Falefa, who is 0 for 2. And that's a fair ball. An excuse me base hit down the right field line.
Kiner Falefa beats the shift to give Toronto the lead.
Rafaela is going to be held at third, and the Red Sox have runners on the corners with nobody out. So 1 down, and now Rob Refsnyder, who is 1 for 3. There's a fastball, and he got him. 2 down.
Rafael Devers, a lefty, and he'll go right to Brendan Little. So after a double and a single, Nate Pearson gets 2 big outs.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brendan Little punches out Rafael Devers to strand a pair and keep the Blue Jays on top.
Tyler O'Neill leading it off against Brendan Little.
High fly ball center field, taken off Kiermaier, backing up. He's all the way to the wall, leaping up. He can't get it. It is gone. O'Neill again. And he has tied the game 3-3. His 3rd home run in 2 games. So Dom has gone 2 for 4. The pinch runner in. It'll be Hamilton representing the go-ahead run for the Sox. And Rafaela in the box against Green. Runner goes immediately. Got a great jump. Not even a throw down there to second base. And an easy theft. And into scoring position. 2-0. Swinging a liner. That gets through. That skips into left. Here comes the run. Hamilton will score, and the Red Sox grab the lead 4-3.
Bobby Dalbec comes over to play first base. Dominic Smith was taken out to the pinch runner Hamilton.
And a lefty-lefty matchup here with Dalton Varsho. He hits it right to Dalbec. And Varsho's going to reach.
Look how it just eats up Dalbec, goes off his glove. Once he boots this ball at first base, Varsho's going to reach.
2 down, and the catcher Kirk will be next. And popped up. Valdez says he has it, and he's got it. So nothing comes of the leadoff error.
To the 9th we go.
So the Red Sox 3 outs away from a 4th consecutive win, and it's up to Kenley now. Big right-hander, 12 out of 13 in save opportunities. He's 1 save behind Craig Kimbrell for number 5 on the all-time list. 433 saves.
And the Blue Jays are down to their final out with Danny Jansen now coming up to pinch hit for Kevin Kiermaier.
And in there Turner for strike 3. He froze him, and the Red Sox win it.
Kenley nails it down, and the Red Sox have won their 3rd straight series, their 4th straight ball game, their 4 games over 500, and what a night north of the border.